Here's our 8:30 match. Going to get started a little bit early. We got Chad Barber and Greg Jaramillo. Straight up, race to 5. Both open players. Welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona. Wecopa Resort and Conference Center, presented by CueSports International. BCA and USA Pool Leagues combined. Players from Southern Cal, Las Vegas, Arizona, New Mexico. We have 97 entrants. Here's 2 more. This is our first match of the night. Kicking it off at 8:30 here. This is I guess the bottom bracket. They have the preliminary A bracket and B bracket. Then they go to the final bracket, of course. Double elimination tournament being played on 7-foot diamond tables, courtesy of CSI, with Cyclops balls, Simonis cloth. Other sponsors are Kamui, Omega Billiards, Diamond Billiard Products, Viking Cues, azbilliard.com, and Predator. Looks like Greg broke the balls and opened them up pretty nice, but nothing went in, so it's open table. Chad's going to start off with this 10 ball on the side. Fargo rate was not being posted, as the ratings are a little lopsided in Chad's favor, so we won't even post them. Move that ball over. I don't think it did him any good to move it there, but he's got a shot here. He can just draw this straight back. No, he's jacked up. It's going to be tough to come back where he's at. He tried anyway. Well, not sure if he can try to bank this ball in the side. Play this 13 ball off the 7. Banked it successfully. Great shot. Now he pockets this ball. He can follow this ball up for a shot on the 11. Got to be looking at this 13 on the side. I don't think it goes in the corner past the 3. Missed it. And this opens it up for Greg. Greg's first trip to the table this tournament. Everything is wide open. He's got a 2-5 combo. Another net. Every pocket has its ball, and every ball has a pocket. How's that? We'll be live streaming matches today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Play CSIpool.com. Put us on your favorites. Join us on the stream. You'll want to come back for either this 6 ball up on the left-hand side or the 3 ball, then this 2-5 combo. Oh, he has to make that one first. I don't think he expected that one to get away, but it did get away. We have some rowdies by the bar having a good time. And may I say, alcohol is involved. So Good time to be had at the Wekopa Resort and Conference Center. We're in the ballroom with 34 tables set up. Nice shot by Chad. There's two things you can do here. Well, he's going to play this 11 ball, shape on the 13, bring it back just a little bit for the 8 in the lower left-hand corner, and take the first game. Well, he's going to get a little more difficult than that. He's going to go ahead and follow this ball to the head rail, the right-hand side rail, and come down for the 8 ball in the left-hand corner pocket. Hopefully this cue ball is close to that side pocket on the right. He's drawing it. This might be different. I think follow may have worked, but this worked for him. Got him a shot on the 8, and he executed it and made it. Game number 1 in the books for Chad Barber. Nice pro arena for these guys to play in. 3 cameras aimed at their table. Players all around the room. Not too many spectating right now on this table. They're all too busy playing. A couple are yawning. Chad's preparing his cue, ready to hurl it at that cue ball, right through the cue ball, break the balls. And break the balls he did. Zero on the break, the table is open. You know, it seems like everything's pretty much open. Nothing really is tied up except for those 2 balls on the left-hand corner there. Then you got that group of 4 balls in the center of the table, but they have pockets available, so we'll see how Greg goes about conducting business here. He just tied up another one of his balls. Tied up the one with a 12. Now I think the 12 goes because it's got a combo, but the 1 doesn't. So advantage stripes. Both open players. Keep in mind in this tournament, they've combined the Open, Advanced, and Masters, with each rating going a game further. Open players go to 5, Advanced players go to 6, Master players go to 7. Basically giving up 2 games on the wire. Chad could cut the 9 ball in the left-hand corner, right-hand corner pocket, excuse me, if he chose to. That's probably the only shot he really has, unless he chooses to bank that 14 by the side pocket. Oh, he has a ball up there. This ball goes. Okay. That answers the question of what will he do next, because it didn't look like that ball would go by from where I'm sitting. Actually, I might start standing because this chair is getting a little hard. Came out for the 10 ball, but he doesn't like where he's at because he's over the 7. You'd like to have come over just another few inches. Be able to make a decent bridge and take a stroke at that 10 ball on the side. Now looking at this combo. Well, he's opened up the 1 ball for Greg. Greg has, I believe he has the 4 ball in the upper right-hand corner. It's going in. I don't think he's shooting the 7. I think he'll shoot the 5, yeah, because it's over a ball for the other shot, so. He's going to get right behind this 8 ball. Ouch. That was something to worry about, and I don't think he did, so he's in a place he doesn't want to be. Behind the proverbial 8 ball. Now he's got a kick. Hit a solid and hit a rail so he doesn't give up ball in hand. Giving up ball in hand means Chad would have access to his problem ball and proceed to run out. But there isn't much of a problem ball. Nicely done. Doesn't give up ball in hand, but he gives up the 10 ball in the corner pocket. From there, he'll probably pocket the 10, 14, 12, the 9 on the side, the 14 on the side, and the 8 ball. It all depends on how he wants to go about it. And the order he wants to go about it, they're laying pretty natural all the way around. Well, he just made the 9 ball a little tough. Just made it tough. Unless he's sure it goes by that 8. He's looking at that now. It's tight. It is very tight. It does go by, but it's tight. Nice camera work, Steve. Says that was an accident. I think Chad just realized, or he realized, but as soon as he did it, he kind of just shook his head. Now he's saying, darn, how am I going to handle this now? Teyechea could handle this right here. He could draw this, well, yeah, he could draw this ball. He can play this ball off the 12, draw the ball into the 9, and kind of push it up in front of the pocket, in front of the side pocket. Just like that, almost, but oh. Just a hair harder. He gets that 9 ball in front of that side. I think he's going to play the ball in the side pocket on the right side, which is the 14 ball. But what does he do about this 9? If he plays the 14 ball, he can come out and bank the 9. That's where he wants to be, to bank the 9 in the side pocket. That's correct. Just like that. So he can play the 14. If he doesn't like his angle, he can shoot the 12 ball next, draw back to where he wants to get for a bank on the 9. All these options. I hope I don't confuse you when I say them, but sometimes I confuse myself, so it would not surprise me. He's going to have to come back to about the first diamond above the side pocket would be ideal. That's where he's looking. That'd be too high. What's he going to do, bank it? Wow. Why would we want to stay way up there? That ship flew. That ship's flown away. I don't think you have an option here, Chad. I don't think you can get there, first of all. And secondly, you got to come back. Bring it back. He's got to cut this so thin. This cue ball's probably going to go 2 rails and scratch in the same pocket. He's going to try to make the 9 ball in. Oh, pretty shot. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is what you call playing with the corners. There's a different way of saying that, but I'm going to keep it clean and say it that way, because he got both of them. And he's perfect on the 8. Takes game number 2. And the cue ball goes, banks the 9 ball, cue ball goes 2 rails into the corner of the side pocket, across the table to the other corner of the side pocket for a great shape on the 8 on that rail. Excellent. He doesn't catch the corner. He's up by the head rail, banking the 8. Good shot on the 9 regardless. And the cue ball worked out fortuitous for Mr. Barber. Meanwhile, Greg Jaramillo is breaking the balls. Oh, he was headed for that side pocket, but the ball kept it out by going in front of it and bumping the cue ball right outside the pocket. Made 3 balls on the break, 2 stripes and 1 solid. Has an open shot on the 11 ball for the side pocket. Where he'll hit the 5 ball for a position on the 9 ball in the lower corner, 13 in the lower corner. He actually has a nice layout for a run, for a table run. All he has to do is get past the first shot, and then everything opens up pretty nice, lays out pretty nice. It's laying there. He's just got to get to it. He chose to take the solids. He's moved the 8 ball. It doesn't matter. It scratched anyway. That could have been called a motion foul as he moved the 8 ball, and then the cue ball rolled right about where the 8 ball was and into the corner pocket. So it fouled anyway. Chad takes ball in hand. The table is open. he will take the solids. Now, I guess it's a matter of preference. Could easily shoot the 12 first. Yeah, but he's going to shoot the 10 ball first. Shoot the 12, shoot the 10, shoot the 11, shoot the 9, and then the ball that's down here by the 13, and the side, A ball on the side, and it's lights out. Game number 3. He's looking at this rack like he's going to, just eat it up. 12, 11, 9, 13. He wants to fall forward just a hair. Not too much. You fall too far forward, you're going to get stuck behind either the 3 or the 7. Will he draw the ball up for the 8, or will he come across and shoot the 8 ball in the upper left-hand corner? No reason not to do that. Pretty spy. Side pocket. Cut it over, little draw on the cue ball, make sure you don't fall forward. By forward, I mean to the left, and towards the side, the corner pocket. Just going to draw this a little bit. And game number 3 is in the books. He leads 3-0 in a race to 5. And has the break. Break, there goes the deuce, there goes the stripe. And there's the cue ball still on the table. Which means that brings Chad to an open table. Shot on the ball in the side pocket. Pocket is a stripe and a solid, I believe. And the table is open. Uh-oh. Coming back to that same pocket. Not a good place to be. the Stripos. Looks like he'll be playing the 12. He's going to play this 11 ball. Eleven off the 12 on the side with authority. 10 ball goes in the upper corner pocket, so I believe this is going to be game number 4. Lays out pretty nice. He can run into the 5 or not. It won't matter. He can stun the cue ball over to the right for a shot on the 14. From the 14 to the 12 to the 9, from the 9 to the 8, and it's game number 4. Something changed his mind. He says, where do I go from here? Well, this is why you might want to bump the 5. That way you'll have a choice. You don't have to, but you can. It'll be safely done. Just use high English. You probably just bump that 5. Or just stun the ball over past the 5 for the upper corner pocket. The ball up there. Kind of like that. Now he wants to draw this ball to the rail, between the rail and the 8, just past the 8 for the 12, then the 9, and then the 8. If he can get straight in on the 9, this game's over. Oh, he's thinking if I get straight in on the 14, the game's over too. Yeah, that's where you want to come through, right there. There you go. Now, if he comes way down there, then he may want to shoot the 9 ball now. Matter of preference. Missed the ball. He missed the ball because he slow rolled it. I think if he would have shot that ball with a little pace, given a little bit more stroke, come across for the 9 in the same pocket, his percentage of making the ball would probably increase. But you never know how different players, what their preferences are. I've seen a lot of players today that like to slow roll the balls all the way, no matter what. And that's what that was. But this brings Greg to the table. And he's got this 6 ball on the right-hand side. Gonna make the 8 ball on the side. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That could have been disastrous. He would have cut his own throat there. Put himself out of the out of that game. Go down 4 games to 0. A 4-3 combo. And he's got a tough shot on the 1 ball now in the upper right-hand corner. Pocket this for a shot on the 4, position on the 5, leads to the 8. Game number 1 for him this match. But he's trailing. Oh, never mind game number 1. It looks like he just gave up game number 4. Sometimes things look too good to be true, and that gift was one of them. And hello, 8-ball on the side for game number 4 in a race to 5. He now leads 4 games to 0. But I believe Greg will be breaking the balls. We're in Scottsdale, Arizona, if you just joined us. CueSports International presenting 2015 Southwest Regionals. BCA and USA Pool Leagues combined. Players from Southern California, Phoenix, Las Vegas, New Mexico vying. There's 97 entrants in the men's open singles. There's 67 entrants in the 6 and unders. And great venue here at the Wecopa Resort and Conference Center. I believe there's 34 tables. There might be more than 34 tables. I might have been mistaken when I said that number. Stephen, do you know how many tables we have here today? 42? Wide open break. Nothing drops. 32. Well, no, you got a lot over there because they go all the way back. That's the number I kind of gave them earlier, was 32. I think there's more. Meanwhile, back at the ranch where we're trying to decide how many tables we have. There's quite a few. I'm thinking there's close to 40. Steven's guessing 32. But they're all set up in this ballroom. Southwest Regional Championships. You're already on Play CSI Pool. Greg's trying to win his first game here in this race to 5. His opponent, Chad Barber, is sitting at 4 on the hill. He's got to find a way to get shape on this 2-ball after this 4 for the 8. And shape has eluded him, but the 4-ball has done something mean to Chad, and that's blocked the 12, the 13, the 9 from going into that lower right-hand corner pocket. All he has to do is push up for this 14 to play safe. But is there a shot? The answer is yes. There's a 2-rail kick shot on this 4. You go to the head rail, the side rail, and into the 4. If he pockets that, he'll have a shot on the deuce, depending on how it pockets the 4 and whether it comes underneath that 12. So he has a shot available to him. Just go to the right side of that ball in the head rail. A little bit of left-hand spin, not very much. And come down for this 4-ball. I mean, it's laying correctly. Now you just have to execute it. You have to recognize the shot and execute it properly. It sounds very simple. It's much harder than it looks. Too much English, little English, humidity, air conditioning, all things come into play. Well, now he's tied up both balls over there. Again, easy to play safe if he wants to, if he chooses to. he can just roll right up against the 10 ball and leave the cue ball on the rail. Leaves a little miniature jump shot, but it's better than going up to the upper right-hand corner and possibly scratching. The shot works right here. He's got some options. I have a feeling he's going to roll up to those balls now. I don't think he's going to try to make this 12 underneath him, but he might. That was a gamble. Can he slide this ball underneath it? No, he can't. So, again, he can go off the of the 13 or the 11 ball and try to get up to the corner pocket. Upper right-hand corner. He's going to try to cut this ball in now. Not only tried, but succeeded. Play this 10 ball on the side. Up for the 11. Wow, he's got a couple of ways he can work this. I think he wants to leave the 13 there to get on the 9. He's going to want to get the 9 ball against the rail between the 9 and the 4 that's on the in front of the jaws there of the pocket. Okay. So now, question. Do I play position to bank the 9, which means you can lose the game, or just pocket this 4 ball and force him to bank the deuce? Yeah, what he's saying is you can't bank this ball. It's your shot. Oh, he called the 9 ball behind the 4. What a nice shot. Nice call, too. I'm surprised he didn't try to get better shape on this, closer shape to the 11 ball. He's got to bring this ball straight back to about where it's at now. Ideally, where it's at. I'm not sure he can actually chance getting there, because if he gets it rolling that fast, he can just easily go behind the deuce, and he's not going to like that. But let's see what he does. That's about right. You're going to spin this ball in, but you got to be careful not to spin the cue ball to that left-hand corner pocket. It is kind of looming up there. Oh. Well, he's left the low percentage shot on the 2 ball. It's a bank shot in the upper right-hand corner pocket. And it's a low percentage shot. Looking to see if it's froze. If it is, this makes this shot that much harder. He might be better off playing it in the other corner pocket, but that would send the cue ball to that same corner pocket, upper left, and he still have shape on the 8. The shape ball's off the rail enough that it cut in for almost anywhere on the table, outside of the first diamond from the left rail. You gonna try to snooker him? Wow, what a delicate shot he just played. He had to double kiss the ball and kiss over to the right side of it and snooker him completely. Instead, he went down on that shot and lost the match. Chad Barber moves on the winner's side. Greg Jaramillo moves over to the left side of the bracket on the 1-loss side. I believe our next match is at 10 o'clock. Next match is at 10 o'clock, so we have an hour break here.